Alright, there we go. There we go. I needed to make sure I was unmuted. Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. If you enjoy today's live stream, make sure to smash that like button. I don't think you can type without being subscribed, so I don't need to worry about that. But, yeah, what do you guys want to see played today? The Herdbreaker's OP. You know what? Let's do the Herdbreaker. I have not played that vehicle too much. I've only played it like 6 or 7 games in total. Yeah, 7 games. I played it for the video and then haven't really played it since. I've been pretty busy over the past few days. Did you watch Hassan snap and yell at his dog? I don't really like Hassan much, so. Yes, hello PGI, how are you doing? I thought the government's still shut down. Let me see. Is the government still shut down?
Through Super Chat. Daddy
yes,
is back.
It is. Alright, here we go! What am I reading? Play another game mode? Nah, we're playing pubs. Alright, I'm moving up. Let's see what we can do here in the M60A. Somebody said this is an M60A3. I don't know what it is. It's an M60. That's what we can call it. We got an enemy guns up to 1B spotted in mid. Got another tank spotted. Bonk. There you go. Nice tungsten shell into the yo. Not a bad bleed at all. Bonk. Thank you for the health again. It is still shut down. Yeah, I thought it was. We've hit them hard. Is that man? Yes, it is me. Indeed, alert. It is alert.
99 cents through Super Chat. It is still shut down.
That should append the concept.
Meek donated $5 through Super Chat. Is that man as on Hicks PFP?
Okay. Oh. Ooh. Hello. Bonk. I mean, you shot me, but... Oh, don't hit me, girl. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Okay, we're good. Hit me with your best shot. Nope. That shell did not want to perform the way I wanted it to. Let's put on my adrenaline. We have the side of the 100 turret, which I would have been able to hit, but then he actually went into cover, so that's a bit of a bummer. But there you go. Nice tracking shell. I still ain't getting paid. Yeah, it sucks. Did you see that the
PGI donated $1.99 through Super Chat. I still ain't getting paid as well.
Did you see the government? It might not pay people as well that are on furlough. Truly amazing. Well, this is a pretty free game. I mean, it's kind of hard to do bad in this tank when you realize that it has so much going for it. Bye-bye. And all that's left is the enemy E100. But we have a 183 who actually missed. Okay, well, we got a bozo capping the base, which really sucks because I'm not going to be able to get any more damage. But there you go. We could have probably done another shot, but we did 4,000 damage. We did definitely top on the team, so I really can't complain. Stream is laggy? Is it? Let me see. That looks fine for me. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Hicks is the goon corner, indeed. Can I tune with you? Yes, sure. We can tune-aler, you McPoobaler, for a little bit. Okay, what's next? What's next? I don't see any tank requests. Okay. Regressor? Alright, well. I guess I can do the Regressor.
THEPGI donated $1.99 through Super Chat. On the plus side, Trump is cutting Democrats' funds.
Alright, there we go. Bob, do you got a job? Yes, Bob the OP. It's too early for politics. Ah. It doesn't matter. Anyone who knows how to fix fatal error swap chain. I'm getting this when I launch Blitz. My recommendation would be to uninstall the game and reinstall it. That is probably the best bet you have. Thank you for the donation, though. My nose is very runny. It's because I pet my cat earlier, which was a mistake. But I do have a box of tissues right here, so there we go. Nice. It was a big low roll, but at least we penned it. Blitz is dead. War Thunder is where it's at. Well, then why are you on the stream? I'm gonna move over here. Oh. I wonder if Blitz is more Republicans or Democrats. I would honestly say that I think a lot of Republicans play Blitz, but that's just because it's tanks. It's more idiots. Well, the Blitz player base is pretty tragic. Nobody's gonna deny that. I remember when this thing used to be super mobile. It's not bad on mobility, but it's definitely not what it used to be. It's a bit of a shame that it's not nearly as mobile anymore. I'm very surprised our Kilana is still alive, judging that he's in the open. Also, I'm not sure what that play was, Lazene, you poob. Come on, reload. 3, 2, 1. Nice. 460. I mean, I'm doing pretty good. I'm up to 2,000 damage already. But my team is not doing very good. I love how just the average 7.52 player drives out in the open like this. Yeah, dude, you're really skilled. I hope that play was worth it. I really do. Oh, we get shot by the Progetto. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Anybody else? Oh, look, we got more friends. Whoa. Yeah, I'll just keep you right here. Set the ISU can kill you. Good job. Anybody else? Who's next? Come on. Who's next? Who wants to YOLO around the corner? Ooh, we got an Arak 105. Well, I think he learned his lesson. It's impressive to see how stupid these players are sometimes, dude. There you go. 583 high explosive. We did a pretty good game. 4,000 damage, top on the team. It's just always funny to me when you get battles like that, and the enemy team thinks that they can just YOLO you, ignoring the fact there's a 3,200 damage per minute ISU behind you. Like, the 7.52 got nuked, the 4.52 got nuked, the Borsig died to me. Like, I will never understand the thought process. Just because you're in an autoloader doesn't mean you're good at the game. What's the difference between the M48 and the M60? Well, the M60 has much worse turret armor. The M60 has one more degree of gun depression, a little bit more mobility, and I would say slightly... Oh, well, I was going to play in the M60, but I see a Vindicator donation! Here we go! I don't know why sometimes it reads the chat and sometimes it doesn't. I think it's because of what Hicks typed in the chat. It didn't read it. You're welcome for the win. Were you in a stock Progetto? I think that was you in the Progetto CC66. Why Why are you driving that thing stock, my dude? We can feel the Hicks profile photo. Yes, truly the most amazing profile picture ever. Okay. I just realized there's an... Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Meep, for the amazing comment. You're like the one of the only original YouTubers that still plays this game. Yeah, I mean, Meadsy still posts videos, I think. I don't know. I think he does post videos. They just don't ever get recommended to me. I think that's the problem with Meadsy's channel in general, is that he obviously hasn't been putting as much effort into the channel anymore, and when you put less effort into the channel, the viewers are going to put less effort into watching your videos, and then it's going to continue a downward spiral of less views, and that's kind of how it works. Thank you for the donation for the Jagdtiger. Let's see if it reads that one.
Ashwarya Sharma donated $2 through Super Chat. Jagdtiger.
Jagdtiger. Found my spare keyboard. Nice. What happened to Pantoof? I don't know. Stop posting. That's what happened. I think most of the Blitz content creators realize that it's very hard to make a living off of posting World of Tanks Blitz content. I'm just one of those few people that, like, works too hard when it comes to Blitz. I, definitely need to focus a lot on my GTA channel. I've just been really busy, and I've been playing Helldivers a lot recently. Kind of got back into the game with one of my friends. So, yeah. But I think I'm going to start putting a lot more effort into the Blitz channel and GTA. And I also have a reaction channel that I've been posting content on. There goes 492 off the VK. While the Vindicator may not feature much going for it, one of the things which is always rather surprising is how much DPM this thing has. 2,700 DPM. Unfortunately, with these stupid crates here, it's going to be really hard to actually damage the T-29. Did not go where I wanted it to, but I guess we still traded with him. It's just so dumb how heavy tanks have literally so much more HP. I can't HE him. But a standard heat shell for 600 damage is still pretty good. I was aiming on the side there, and it looked like a pen, but it obviously wasn't. I'm glad I didn't go for it.
Meep donated $5 through Super Chat.
Thank you for the donation. Charlemagne. Vindicator armor is so bad. Yeah, it is. Look at that. T-29 went right through the plow. That's the problem. You would think the plow is good, but it's just not. That was a good trade there. Yeah, I mean, dude, look at the armor. It's so bad. But when somebody shows me the side of their ARL, I'm not going to complain. Okay. There goes 598 off you. Oh, but look at that. We got a bounce. Well, we would have gotten the kill anyway. Not a bad game, to be fair. Not a bad game. But once again, the armor just unfortunately doesn't work on this thing. There you go. 3,600 damage. If Wargaming just buffed the armor and the gun depression a little bit, it would actually allow this tank to be really good. It's just such a bummer that it isn't. Hello, Vladdy. How are you? We aced it. How many games have I aced the Vindicator in? I've played it on this channel 37 times. And those 37 times, I've aced it 9. So that's almost a 1 in 4 ace ratio. That's actually crazy. Okay. We got a Jagdtiger donation. The Jagdtiger, as chat likes to call it. Can you give me gold? Brr. 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 As I've said many times in the past, when people ask for gold, I can't do that. Because, first of all, it's not really my job to just give people things like a charity. But, second of all, if I give one person just random gold, then everybody else is like, Journal, give me gold, and then I'm going to have 8 billion people asking for gold in my DMs. If you just had a 7.4 magnitude earthquake and your literal country's in shambles right now, I think gold in World of Tanks Blitz is the last thing you should be focusing on. I think that you should be focusing on more important things like food, water. Okay. Nice. Why is our 57 heavy so far in the back? They have a 183 and a grill. There's just no way I'm poking this. I'm not that dumb, dude. Gold is $4,000. Indeed. Send me money, I don't get paid. Bro, my nose is so itchy. If I roll around this corner and there's a 183 here, I'm going to freak out. Okay, we're good. There goes that player. There goes that player. There goes a 750 max roll into the Type 60, or yeah, Type 61. Not able to hit the T100 just yet, but no, they're on the other side. Oh well. Our team's not doing great right now. Dang. I was really hoping they'd show me their roof. But it should still be a pretty easy win. The thing about the Jagdtiger, which is always surprising to me, is how fast it is. Like, you can see here, it's not a slow tank. Not nearly as slow as it would be in real life. The fact that this tank can chill at around 40-ish kilometers per hour. I mean, look at this, dude. This is not slow. $386. I'm sorry. $386, dude. There's 477. And bye-bye. Oh, 386. So we've low rolled basically all of our shells on this guy. Thanks, Wargaming. I died. There you go. There it is. Imagine this was a game where it mattered. Imagine instead of our team... Oh, okay, well, you know what? Lazenay screwing up that shot could actually have lost us the game. If... Oh, Lazenay, don't tell me you just threw the game. No, go for the grill. Go for the grill. Don't kill this guy. Well. So, the only hope that we have in winning this game is on a no camo Waffenträger. Because, let me just clarify this, guys. Let me just clarify this. I low-rolled 3 shots on that grill. And brought him down to 2 health because of that. 3 shots I low-rolled. And then not only did I low-roll those shots, but the grill rolled 680 with a 580 alpha. That right there shows you just how rigged this game can be sometimes. Maybe it was complete luck, maybe it wasn't. But I can tell you that the fact we almost lost that game, all down to the fact that my shots low-rolled. Let's see. So I shot that grill 3 times and took 1,300 health off. Is that right? Yeah. 3 times 1,300 would be 460 alpha. So we should have done 1380. So we low rolled by 80 damage, and because of that, we almost died. Like, that's just crazy. And I had full health, right? I had full health when the grill and I were fighting. How much health does this tank have? This tank has 1,872 health, and the grill killed me in 3 shots. So that means if we do 1,800, we do 1,872, divided by 3, the grill rolled me on average 624 with a 580 alpha, and my average damage was 390. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That fee is so dumb. Yeah. But you shouldn't bounce it either. You just shoot it in the roof and you pen. Wargaming is watching the stream and trolling. Whenever, I tell you guys all the time, the thing that really pisses me off, it's not bad teams. I expect my teams to be bad. What I don't expect is to low roll 3 shots in a row on a tank that I should easily kill, bring it down to 2 health, and then die because he high rolls me for 680. And the funny part was I was literally saying, I was going to say that, like, we would have lost that game. We got lucky that our Waffentrager actually decided to do something there, because it could have been a loss. That's the crazy part. Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes, bro. Falls Creek. Up against us, we have 2 Kylers. We have a Panther 2. Mouse tank. Okay, we got some dangerous Tonkeler McBonkelers. I'll get some background music up in here. Low rolls should be removed from the game. Rolls are average. Nah, I don't have a problem with low rolls existing. I have a problem with how low they can roll. I shouldn't be rolling 380 in my Jagdtiger. I think that it should be plus 15 minus 15%, or maybe plus 10 minus 10. Yeah, I think plus 10 minus 10% would be fine. So let's say you have 300 alpha, whatever 10% of 300 is, so what, 30? So you could roll like 270 or, oh, I can't see anything. I'm telling you guys, I hate these freaking fences here. They piss me off beyond no belief. Because to shoot somebody, you have to break the fences down. So I just lost health because of that. Because you can't see through them. So sometimes when there's an enemy poking, you can't line your gun up. It's so dumb. I just love Wargaming's map design. I really do. I love that they literally cannot design something without failing. Of course. My driver dies. What an amazing game, dude. Okay. 45 seconds with no driver. Can't hit him. I would love to be able to turn and go over here where I want to, but this is my life right now. This is what I'm living. Yep. Makes sense. Okay. Crazy. Maybe don't trade with him, Lazene. You're very lucky. I can't move. Like, brother, just can't turn. Lazene, you gotta stop poking them, dude. You have 250 health. Why are we trading? Just let me distract them, and then when they're distracted, you can bleed off of that. There's no point to make plays like the ones you're doing right now. Because now you can't trade, and you're cooked. See, was that so hard? But you're cooked either way. Bye-bye. I don't have the gun depression. There you go. Nice roll. We did fine this game. Thank you for the donation.
$2.79 through Super Chat.
Bye-bye.
FB215B.
Yeah, we did fine this game. If my driver didn't... Also, I want to see if we hit that Waffenträger with any blind shots. But if my driver didn't get killed, we would have done a lot better. We did hit a blind shot. We penned the enemy WT with a blind shot, I would assume, because we did over 2,000 damage. Pretty solid placement. Yeah, we did hit them twice. Okay, that's pretty good. But yeah, in general, don't make pokes when you are knowing that you're going to lose health that you need, right? I mean, the reason I did okay in that game, and if my driver didn't die, I would have been able to do a little better, but in general, if you are already down, right, we had no support. It was just us. You don't want to bleed the health. You want to just wait for the enemy to make mistakes. All right, I think that's the only donation. Indeed, it is. The FV215B. All right, muscle. Anyone who plays the Eric concept should automatically be given worse RNG by default. Is it weird that I saved a clip when Droodles said ooh woo? I don't know, are you like gooning to it? Alright, here we go. Speed boost away! 2.5B also burst into flames often? Yes, indeed it does. It has some of the worst armor, and less hull down in the game. But it's very mobile, and it has a super dangerous gun. So you got some good strengths going for you. I usually like to early game go over here, and then kind of bleed out the enemy a little bit. Look at that really nasty 286 damage shot. Yeah, we really bled him good, guys. Wow.
Meek donated $5 through Super Chat. QG Rection.
Also, bro, just pen me through the mantlet? I don't understand. How did I lose 300 health?
Enemy armor is damaged.
It's just another one of these battles where the enemy team is like 8 billion TDs and you can't do anything. I'd love to be able to shoot him, but there you go. Bringing that Błyskawica down to a one-shot's going to stop him from playing the game. There we go, one nice shot. Two nice shots. Three nice shots. You're dead. See if we can HE pen the rear of the 60 in ammo rack. No, but 518 damage is still pretty nasty. Then we can get to the side of the VK and HE him there. Ooh, look at that. 800, 900, 998 damage. Sweet. 4,700 L. This is why the 2 and 5B is just such a good vehicle. Because it has that damage output, right? You have the Hesh, so when you do get the side of players, or you do get their weaker plates exposed, you're just able to deal so much. And then you also have mobility, and you have hit points. You kind of have everything in this tank, and it allows you to be just so scary when you're able to use it properly. Now if we ram the minnow, we can bring him down a little bit of health. And then... Ah, there it is, guys. That was an AP shell. I thought to myself, I said I could fire gold, but I probably won't kill him. So let me load an AP standard. We rolled 368 on, once again, a one-shot vehicle. This is what I mean by every time there's a clearing shot, every time there's a tank that has less health than my average damage, I'm telling you, I low roll it. Somebody can go to all of my streams and go up to all of my average rolls at the end. But I'm telling you guys, I swear, every time there's a tank that has 400 health and I have a 400 alpha gun, I roll like 330. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Either way, pretty good game. 5,700 damage is a solid result, and it really shows just how quickly the 2 and 5B can accumulate damage. 2 and 5B with turbo boost is nasty. It is. The problem is obviously you're also in a situation where, you know, the armor doesn't really work and it gets lit on fire and its track wheels are terrible. Chatbot is so dirty. Alright, Meep, what's the dirtiest thing you can get Chatbot to say? Play the Chieftain with the Megadeth camo. I don't think I have the Megadeth camo, but I can play the Chieftain. We don't have any donations right now, so sure. Yeah, I only have these 2 camos. But I really like the Chieftain. I love Mumble Rat. What? Skunk? That's not a sus donation. Thank you for the donation, though.
Meep donated $5 through Super Chat. Skonk.
Skunk. Okay. What do we have up against us? E100, VK72. Alright. Did you listen? I don't know what that is. Is that a music group or something? Up and at 'em, lads. Go get 'em. We're gonna lock 'em up like bonfire, not. Am I absolutely ruining the British language right now? What are you talking about? My name is Meadsy69 and welcome to the channel. In today's World of Tank Splits video... Okay, you can kill me now. Let's go all the way over here, and then, with that mobility, we can climb up this hill, and we can aim in on that guy, miss. But as long as we back up before the 100's able to shoot me, we are totally fine. Because then we can drive up here, and we can pen that shell. So, we still had a pretty positive trade there. I don't know what to do. I think we're going to push over here. Keep on going. And then we can dig into this spot. Ah. Bonk. Put on my adrenaline. Okay. Wow, that was a really impressive shell there from my tank. Oh yeah, we got him good. Can't pen the VK72 because we don't have gold. There you go. We've damaged them. Oh yeah, behave. Oof. 566. Tell me that is not an absolutely diabolical bleed, bro. What? What is that? Wow, that's crazy that I just got screwed like that. Wow. Alright, well, let's, oh, okay. Well, at least we hit that. Wow! What is this RNG? What am I looking at, bro? I'm telling you guys, I have the worst luck in this game. Nobody can change my mind. I mean, I'm still over 3,000 damage at this point, so it's not like I'm doing bad. It's just, it's crazy how bad my luck is sometimes, dude. Alright, well, we did 3,700. What are we doing, Vuiskovica? I do like the Chieftain a lot. It's got mobility, it's got a really good gun, and when it works, you're able to deal a lot of damage. But, wow, that RNG was pretty trash. I think you guys will agree. As usual. But look at how fast this thing is, bruh. Like 46 kilometers per hour right now. We are absolutely flying. And because of that, I get a nice tungsten shell into the Sheridan, actually putting me over 4,000. So still a pretty good game. I'm actually surprised we were able to get any more damage out. But it's proof that just because the game looks like it's over, doesn't mean it is. And that one less bit of damage can still make a big difference. So there you go. Sweet. Zoop. Yeah, you got pooped on, Lazenay. Alrighty, the Super Conqueror. Funny enough, I actually recorded a video on the Super Conq today. You can see I played a couple games in it. 4,000 damage, 3,000 damage. I had a 6,200 absolute farm fast, because the Super Conq is one of the more overpowered tier 10s. Peter hits those shots. Hicks, I'm going to hit that frickin' butt cheek. Okay. What does PFP mean? It means profile picture. It never gets easier, mate. It never gets easier. Speed, 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 speed. Speed, 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 speed. After the Super Conq, play the normal Chieftain. What, the tier 9 Chieftain? Bruh. That guy got nuked. The DPM on this thing is so dumb, bro. Interesting, mate. Oh, we got the VK. Put on my, okay. Where, dude? Oh, okay, he's just the best player in the game. Not only does he pen it as a no camo player, but he jams my turret. Okay. Frickin', like, really. He's just shooting HE now. Average, like, 40% super heavy player there. Oh. I mean, he was obviously over-angled. That was a perfect shot and it didn't pen. Fall back? What do you mean fall back? I don't care if there's a 183 there.
Meep donated $5 through Super Chat. Anyone who donates 6.9 Ugandan dollars, you'll enter a raffle to clap the cheeks in Hicks PFP.
Enemy armor on fire. Well, we didn't do too much, but that's Blitz for you. Sometimes you get games like this where it's just an absolute steamroll. And unfortunately, one of the big downsides of the Super Conq is players spamming HE. Thank you for the donation, Meep. As usual. Yeah, I still to top. I mean, sometimes you just get games like this where your whole team steamrolls. I mean, I played very aggressive this battle, but the moment the VK90 and 268 got bled immediately was the moment I couldn't get any more damage. Okay. BZ 176. I don't really like the BZ 176, but sometimes I do. It's a weird tank. I have pretty surprisingly good average damage in it, but my win rate's awful on this account. On my main account, the win rate's actually pretty good in this thing, at like 70-something%. But my press account shows a more realistic representation of my win rate in this vehicle at 55%. The problem with the BZ is that the tank itself, on theory, does a lot of damage, but in reality, it doesn't. Oh my god, Hicks, you set it back to the other PFP. Wow.
Hicks donated $2 Canadian and 79 cents through Super Chat. Meep pick a tank you poo oobler.
You poo oobler. Thank you for the donation, Hicks. Look at this tank. Look at this big old tank. It's gonna give you a spank. Speed boost. Watch this. Oh yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. I'll take it. Now we sit in the corner and do literally nothing. Oh yeah. The Projet Mirat. The Projet. Look at this photograph. But this thing's reload is just forever. Show me that tank. Bonk. That's gotta hurt. I'll just wait here. Really? Really? Well, I'll just wait here then. This E6 is really pissing me off, dude. The fact that the E6 isn't spotted and he's hitting every one of those shots is really annoying me, dude. He's just camping back there. Must be really skilled. Bro. Like, okay. I get it. You want my ball sack. If you want it that bad, just say so. Hmm. 20 seconds on my reload. I might be a little cooked. But we do have the grill back there. Problem is, the E6, the guy who's been focusing me all game. That's the problem. Come on, reload. Hmm. I need to try and take that E6 out of the game. I think the only way I can realistically do that is if I push over here and then try to take him out from the corner. I'm just hoping the grill isn't around that corner. He's not. Nice. I don't know where the E6 went. I'm going to make a very, very bold move, and I'm going to start reloading my clip. I need to not get spotted for 20 seconds. If I can stay unspotted for 20 seconds, it's winnable. Alright, there you go. Was able to get my my reload out. Nobody's over there. My god, it's so slow. Bye-bye. I penned it. But, unfortunately, the grill has spall liner, so we were not able to get the clear. But I did kill the E6, so that makes me pretty happy. That E6 was really annoying. Bro was just camping in their spawn and penning me every time I poked. So, I'm glad that we were at least able to take the E6 out of the game. I did pretty good. I aced it, did 4,000 damage, and overall, a really solid result. But once again, you can see the issue with the BZ-176. It may deal damage, but the problem is its mobility is terrible, its armor is absolutely useless, and when you have those two things combined, it just makes this tank very hard to carry games in. Now, to be fair, Lazenay also dying very early on did not help, but in general, this tank is only as good as the team that you are given. Spall liner is cringe. I agree. I don't think that any tank should get spall liner. I think the whole point of driving a lightly armored vehicle is to be driving a lightly armored vehicle. Giving a tank spall liner makes it more durable than vehicles that don't have light armor. What exactly do I mean? Well, you know, take for example, a tank that you don't really potentially high explosive pen, but you do pen with AP. How about a CS, right? This tank you can pen with every single shell standard. Okay, so you take a CS, and then you also compare it to something like a grill, and most people are going to try and, like, shoot HE at the grill. And if they do, they're literally sometimes losing damage. Some tanks lose more damage than the HE would gain them, even if they pen it. So it's just so stupid. Alright, I have to play in the Mirat. Played an ad and showed the stream at the same time. Yes, it's a new ad type. Well, overall, not a bad game. Just not a crazy team either. Okay. What do we have? We're on Nube, which is a terrible map for a medium. I hate this map because you're so team dependent. If your team doesn't go this way, looks like the super conk is, so I'm going to put on my speed boost. Look at this photograph. Alright, here we go. Oh, we love that. We love getting spotted by a light tank, and I can't even see him. Oh yeah, baby. And because I'm spotted for 20 seconds, it means I can't make a poke, because we love the tracer shell mechanic. It's good for the game. Oh, I hate the tracer shell mechanic so much. I've said it in the past, but light tanks are basically just mediums, but better. They make plays that mediums can't get away with. Oh. Okay, well that's pretty nice at least. Yeah, good job. You're really skilled. It's literally every TVP player ever. Every TVP player ever. We know that they have a 183, but I don't care. You know why? Because it doesn't make a difference when your game is nuked. There's 1 pen, 2 pens, and your game's over. Yeah, bye-bye. Now I'm going to go find the little cringe TD that was in the back here. There he is. Look at him run away. Little wimp. I tried to track him, but you know what? We still took a shot off him. It's just funny to me how tank destroyers can sit in that spot and not be spotted anymore. $254. Wow, I got him good. Tracer shells shouldn't trace you if they don't pen. Tracer shells should be a 3rd ammo type, and they should not deal damage if you want to put a ping on somebody. I mean, I am bleeding out the IS-7, just not effectively, you know? But I'm not bleeding health in return, so it's still a win. Alright, IS-7 shot. I'm gonna poke. There's a 447. There's a 362. And now we're up to 3,300 damage. Double shot autoloaders, as usual, showing why they are the dumbest. Nice. Save a 183. They have a 2 and 5B and a BZ75. We know that the 183 is right here, and I'm gonna poke. Okay. Or not, or I won't pen that because I'm playing Blitz and I will never get good RNG. It's fine. 3,700-ish damage so far. All of these players are absolutely cooked. Dang. Really? Really?
Caleb Evans donated $2
that was a good play,
to
dude.
Super Chat. Play favorite between M41 Bulldog, M41D,
Thank you for the donation.
KPZ M41.
Look at this photograph! 4,300 damage. Not a bad game at all. I like the Marat. I think it's actually a really good tank. I think originally when it was released, it wasn't doing too well because maybe people were tunneling it or something. I don't know. But I've been doing really well in this tank recently. It's been super enjoyable to play. The DPM feels solid, and the accuracy, it can be troll, but the really solid 345 heat pen definitely makes up for that. I've been doing really good in it. How come I've been streaming late at night? Well, for me, it's 8:45 p.m. because remember, different time zones exist. M41D. Come on, Panzer M41. Let's do the M41D. I don't play that thing a lot, and it's got an incredibly fun playstyle because of the DPM it features. So let's do this tank. Okay. Driving in my tank right after a beer. Hey, that shell is shaped. What? 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 What's the reaction channel? I bet you've asked me that in the past, and I bet you I've given you the same answer, so I'm not going to repeat myself for the 30,000th time. If you want to find it, search. Okay. Bro, my shirt has like, it always like creases right here. I don't know why. It's always like creased right there. They have an SP, Wi-Fi. I'm going for it. I like how this thing's faster than the Dracula. Really? You shoot me. You have an AMX Defender in front of you, and you shoot me. Crazy stuff. Alright, back up, back up, back up, back up. Okay, thank you. But we're in cover. This is where the M41D is really nice, because you start ripping out the DPM this thing has. There you go, that's already a lot of damage dealt. And then we have the 252. Okay, let me just do this, guys. Oh, look, I hit my shot. It's always crazy to me that these players just, I mean, you guys watch that, not even a half of a second to aim, just insta shoot and pen. That's crazy to me. Well, you know what? You're gonna get DPM'd now. Come on, tunnel me. Oh, and he hits that too. Wow. That 252 is evidently the best player in Blitz. Evidently, because that player hit 2 shots, which I couldn't have dreamed of hitting with that level of snapping. I really couldn't. I cannot believe that, dude. Apparently, the 252 not only had the gun elevation to hit me, but I don't even know. I mean, you guys watch that. It's just crazy, dude. It's actually crazy. We're gonna win, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just insane to me that you have players that manage to hit these shots, and yet I shoot at a grill 10 feet in front of me and pen it in the track and die. But I guess the 252 is getting his comeuppance because the DPM of the, well, maybe not. Trooper Newman is not penning his shots. There you go. We got a 5.3 game in the M41D. It's a nice tank. It's a really nice tank. Sometimes you evidently get screwed by RNG, but in general, it's a nice tank. I still did probably fine. Yeah, I mean, 1600 damage. It's a decent result. Okay. What's next? What's next? Autoloaders poob. Yeah, autoloaders are poob. Let me just see the angle. I just need to see how that 252 hit me. Again? Alright, thank you for the donation, Caleb. I swear that PFP looks like H3H3. I just need to see how this guy hit me here, dude.
Caleb Evans donated
just need to see
$2
this.
through Super Chat. Again.
Like, what? He's not even on me, dude. Look at this. This is great. Look at his gun barrel, right? Follow his gun barrel. You ready? Watch this. Look. Follow his gun barrel. And he hit there. This is what I mean. If I snap a shot like this, it misses. This is like proof, in my opinion, that 40%ers have better rigged RNG. This guy doesn't even have his gun barrel on me and hits there. You can see the mark. It's right there. That's where it hit. So this guy insta snaps, and the shell somehow leaves his barrel and goes ahead of where he was aiming. And yet, when I play the game and I do a snap like that, the game just says, nah, it's going to go over there. That's crazy, dude. I'm telling you guys. I used to be like a, non-conspiracist, but I do have some beliefs out there that at some level, wargaming makes it so that bad players hit shots that you normally wouldn't hit. Because you guys have seen the reticle lag on my channel. I made a whole video on it, right? I'll turn my turret to shoot somebody quickly, and the shot will go there when my gun's here. This guy turns his turret the same way I do, isn't lined up with my tank, and then the shot goes there and hits me. I think the first shot he hit was even worse. It's just, the reason these things really piss me off is because I do the same thing time to time, and my shell completely misses due to reticle lag or some other result and screws me over. And then you watch these players who just don't even have a care in the world, who snap these shots immediately and then instantly take you out of the game. Like, that's what gets me so irritated about things like that. I guess I should just assume that every 40%er is going to hit every shot that they shoot. I'm back. Vomited. What am I reading? I can sense hick from another universe. I read my chat, and I just lose my brain cells every now and then. Play the IS-4. Well, I gotta do the M41D, but sure, after this game, as long as there are no donations, I'll do the IS-4. Ding bo xin yao. It's a decent matchup. There's a Centurion 1 and an Astron, though. And what do we get? Well, we get a Lorraine. That's it. Oh, boy. And oh, don't forget the Type 58. I think the Smasher should have missiles. I think penis. That's what I think. Now, the first thing you always want to do on this map is a quick spot, just to see if anything's rushing over here, and judging that there isn't, I can get behind the Astron, put on my auto-aim, get one, get two. Now I can get behind the Scent. There's one pen. I am able to high explosive pen the Centurion. A lot of people don't know this, but the high explosive damage this vehicle has is really, really high. So if you're able to get behind somebody, and you're able to start high explosive penning them, you can deal a lot of damage. So there you go. 1,300 damage in the beginning of this game. Not a bad result. There's 5 tanks left on their team. I can't see how many are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all 5. Okay. Keep on going. Now the thing about the M41D is that it has really good DPM. Like, this tank actually has close to 3k DPM. So, it's not like it's an easy tank to bleed. And with that Titan missing me, we're just going to keep bleeding him out. There you go. There's another pen into his tank. Reloading. 3, 2, 1. He misses me again. There's another pen into his tank. While the thing's lower plate did just become a little bit more armored, it's not necessarily a problem for me to deal with, because we're going to get spun out. I want to take that Helsing out of the game. Oh, whatever. Let's just head over here and keep on going. Okay, won't pen that. Just realized I'm actually screwed because my team kind of just deserted me. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put on my adrenaline. I'm gonna farm this guy out a little bit. And now we're gonna get one pen into the Titan. We're gonna get to the side. What the heck pen me, bruh? The AT? Alright, that's fine. Get the clear into the Helsing. There you go. One nice pen. I'm still screwed, aren't I? Yeah, I am screwed. Not yet, though. But I'm screwed now. That Type 58 single-handedly threw this game for the whole team. I mean, is it winnable? Yes. But this Type 58 old man? Like, dude, really? Thank you. I mean, to be fair, I don't know what Lazenae's been doing these games. Lazenae, you're an annihilator. You better have done at least 3K. I'm gonna get salty if you didn't. Because I'm trying everything here to carry, bruh. I can't do everything. I feel like the Bulldog has better DPM. It doesn't. I did good. 3,800 damage. We aced it. Team was obviously terrible. That Type 58 through this game. This player is the reason why we lost. If they had just simply taken the shot from the IS-2, it would have allowed me to go around the corner, and then I could have dealt with the IS with him, and then I would have been able to outmaneuver the AT. But there's nothing you can do when you get stuck in a situation like that.
Donated $2 through Super Chat. Caliban.
Thank you for the donation. But as you can see, the M41D has 2,800 DPM when running rammer, and the M41 Bulldog with the same single shot gun has 2,740. So the Bulldog does have slightly less DPM. It also has worse penetration and worse mobility. So the Bulldog in general is just a worse version of the... it's just a worse version. Alright, I will do the IS-4 because I said I would, and then we'll do the Caliban after. I do like the M41D, though. It's really good. I mean, the tank itself did a really, really good job there. It's just not much more you can do. I played a little over-aggressive, which was on me. I should have played a bit more passive. I just didn't realize that my team was so bad. Like, I just did not realize my team was so bad. Play the 3-shot bat chat. What is that PFP? Angel? I bet it's a femboy. I don't know. I'm trying to take my socks off, dude.
Donated $2 through Super Chat. Is 2-ish.
Is 2-ish. Thank you for the donation. Appreciated. Please play the Tier 8 Chieftain X. Nah, you gotta wait now, you poob. Okay. Wishnabada. Yes, I have a feeling I'm going to be YOLO'd by the minnow. Hob. Alright, speed boost is active.
Clint Leduc
Yep, there it
donated
is.
$2 through Super Chat.
You're cringe. Alright, well, you know what? I will tunnel that minnow. Whenever people are like, oh, I'm going to go out of my way to tunnel you, Droodles, I always say, I'll repeat the favor, dude. It's not hard for me to go out of my way to tunnel you. So that's exactly what we are going to do. Well, first things first, I can hit the VK90 at this angle, so I can do that right now.
Meep donated $2 through Super Chat. The socks are off. We got him where we want him.
There you go. This is where the IS-4 is just impossible to actually counter. The gun on this tank has really good pen, as we can see, and then not only does it have really good pen, but the VK90 really just can't do anything about me. I mean, it's just nothing he can do. Yeah, poor dude. He needs to stop trying to angle the turret. Angling the turret is never going to get you a bounce. Oh, there you go. 4 VK90. Bro did 0 damage. I can't pen him. Oh, there it is. There's the 183. There it is. Must tunnel Droodles. Alright. There you go. Sucks? Nah. Maybe instead of like sitting there and watching your team die, you should like move up and help them next time. Pretty free game for me. I can't get mad. That VK90 was pro. He overgressed.
On Blitz 2 donated $6.67 through Super Chat. 2 games in Rhino and Tune for them.
Problem that the VK90 made was 2 issues. First of all, they should have backed out the moment they saw me go up there. The moment I crossed, they should have known, okay, I need to get out of here. Because that's what I would have done. I would have gotten out of there immediately. The second mistake that they made was they didn't turn... The VK90's turret armor is only good when it's being directly looked at. When you angle the VK90 turret, it's actually making it weaker. It's like the AMX M4. It's the strongest when you're looking directly at the enemy. So if you angle the VK90 turret, it's not going to do anything. And that is why that VK90 player, even though they're a reroll. I don't know what's up with these reroll players nowadays. I keep running into them like every second, bro. Here's another reroll. Like, congratulations, you camped in spawn. I don't understand it. I don't know why we have these rerolls. It's really cringe, but either way, the brain dead players that don't know how to use a VK90, you drive the tank and you directly point the turret at the enemy, then you just back up and forth a little bit. That makes it the hardest to pen. When you angle the turret like that, it just gives me a flat, easy pen. Hello, Cyclone. What do you mean long time no see, you poob? Alright, Caliban time. I have a couple donations to get through. The Caliban. He was angling it like it was a mouse? Yeah. How much for one of those socks? If you actually want one of my socks right here, one of these good smelly stinky socks. They're actually not smelly. They're pretty clean, to be honest. $50. Ha ha ha. I'll make it extra crispy. What is a reroll? A reroll is when somebody creates a new account so that they can abuse the new matchmaker and pretend like they're better at the game when they're not. Clint donated. Thank you very much, Clint, for the $2. I don't see a specific tank you want to see played, but I do appreciate the donation. 3-man Batshed has made my 30-day skyrocket. Gotta share the love. Indubitably. Hello, Kian. And you have tons of battles on your account. Yeah. Aiming. Ha ha ha. Also, bro, Lazenate, can we... Look, I understand driving your haul-down medium over to this spot on the map. But at the same time, ignoring that flank on the map is how you quickly get overwhelmed on the medium side. So... And, like, from this position, you can still shoot tanks from there, you know? It probably won't be an issue this game, but... It's definitely something to keep in mind. And there you go. That's exactly what I was worried about. Bruh. Eight years of aiming later. Got him! This thing's gun is so goofy. So cheating instead of getting better? Yeah, essentially. It's definitely a little cringe to create a new account and do a reroll, because you're basically abusing the matchmaker to pretend like you're skilled. It's a low roll, but we still took 800 damage off that a mil. It's why whenever I see somebody with even like 10,000 games, I still subtract like 5 to, 6% of their win rate away. Because realistically, they haven't earned most of that. Well, I know it hit the ISU, I just don't know where. Hopefully he gets spotted with like 300 health. But we'll find out. Ah, dang. Nope, we did not pen the ISU. We only took 300 off. It went into the mantlet, of course. What clan am I in? I'm in my own clan, Oob. And before anybody asks, unfortunately nobody can join it because this clan is only allowed to have press accounts in it. This gun. Sometimes it's awful. It's funny. It's big funny. But it's also big awful. Goodbye, IS-3. Dang it. Lazenay shot him right before we got the shell out. It's fine. I'm still up to 3,000 or like 3,500. The Caliban literally has one of two results. The first result is that you have a really high damage game. Second result is that you have a really, really, really bad game with no damage. This game we did okay. Lazenay shot them right before we hit them again, but we still did 3,600 damage, so I can't get mad. When will Droodles try War Thunder? When somebody pays me. IS-2SH. The Touche. Where is the Touche? I actually like this thing. Wargaming kind of mega buffed it. They gave it a bunch of consumables, so I'm running Tungsten and Reactive. And then they also gave it much better armor, so it's finally actually decent, which is rare. Wargaming actually making something enjoyable to play is rare. So I'm actually kind of happy that they've done that. When is my dono? Oh, yeah, that's right. Didn't you donate for the Rhino or something? Yeah, you did. Well, believe it or not, it was the last donation on the stream, so it'll probably be the last of the battles on the stream. Whoa! Bro, I swear it's hard for people to, remember their position of their own donation. Caliban and IS-2SH donations were before yours, so obviously I'm going to do theirs first. Guess who's more hoe for damage? Me. Because I'm a big ol' hoe. The IS-2SH is also fairly fast, as you can see. Okay. Going for the Kron. Well, you're not going to be able to get to the Kron with that tank. That's the Rhino. If there's a RHM sitting on this freaking ridge, I'm going... Oh my god, I freaking knew it, dude. I freaking knew it. I can smell the 40%, bruh. Why are we there, Wallet Warrior? What are we doing? Yeah, no you don't. You're not penning me. I don't care if I don't do anything this game. You're getting out of here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sitting your tank in that spot is so useless, dude. And it just irritates me. It's literally a 40% play. I don't have a choice but to move up because of the stayer. This guy needs to move out of my way, dude. I'm trying not to die. Oh, it's a Mystic player, bruh. I swear, it's always Mystic players. Well, Wallet got his comeuppance for being a poob. There you go. RHM is in your clan. Yes, I know. I don't know why you'd put your tank there. I would have probably put my Borsig here. And I would have pushed with the mediums to try and win the medium flank. Because clearly the heavy flank with a camping Tiger 2 was never going to be a win. But I'm telling you guys, I can sniff when people are going to be sitting in those positions. I knew it. Like, if you go back, I literally said there's going to be a Borsig in that overlook. I knew that there was going to be somebody there. I swear there always is. Always. We did good. 2,400. Not a bad result at all. I don't know. I can, like, smell it. Okay. $130 ping in a dream. No, your dream is poob. Alright. We got 2 more games on today's live stream in the Rinocerante. After that, I'll probably end the stream off unless there's some more donations. I have to take in maxed crew skills. I forget how many battles that takes, but it definitely helps. What? I mean, it took me, I'm on my other account, my free-to-play account, I have about 3,000 games, and I have almost all my crew skills maxed. Every single one of them is either level 5, 6, or 7. The most important ones, like the base cap skill and the precision fire skill, the on-movement dispersion skills, the camouflage skill, all of those are already level 7. It's fairly easy in a few thousand games to get your crew skills maxed. Now, obviously, new players don't know what the heck crew skills are, but at least they automatically level up if you don't know what you're doing. I donoed for Toon. That's a skill issue. Alrighty. Here we go. Scammer. L. I'm just gonna move up. They have 2 183s, so that's always, you know, an incredibly enjoyable thing to run into. But there's a 500 damage shell into the 907. Then we back up. Ah, tried to blind fire me, did you? L. Freaking L. 1 shell into the minnow. 2. Oh, whoa! 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 How does that bounce? I told you guys, I have the worst RNG in the game. I don't think anybody can top my RNG. I really don't. Because you tell me how that shot bounced the minnow. Like, seriously, how did that bounce him, dude? Now, I have to go out of my way to go over here, try and clear this player from the game. Boom, boom, boom. There, I cheat him in the back. You didn't see that? Yes, indeed I did. Hello, Lazenay.
Steve DGAF donated $2 through Super Chat. The hardest tank to enjoy.
The hardest tank is clearly the 183 when you stick the barrel up. Yeah? What are you gonna do, huh? Oh, darn, L. Get out of my game. Fricking bozo. That's 183 gone. Who's next? We've got Mr. Guy the Sage. Can we take this loser out of the game? I would like to. Bye-bye. Alright, we got the Caro all the way over here, which I could HE, and we do for 460 damage, and not too bad. Already up to 3,100 in this game, so that's pretty good. Where's the 2 and 5B? All the way in the back. Really? You want to shoot at me? Well, now you can't, so I guess that sucks for you specifically. You can have him. Nah. I think the E100's gonna get him before. Yep. But not a bad game. I did like 3,700 damage because of the blind shot on the 183. Yes, failure, you can tune with me, you poob. Yeah, the Rhino is still such a stupid tank. Nothing makes me happier than screwing over a 183. Literally nothing. Nothing in life. I can't wait for failure to throw. No problem, Lazenay, as always. What be reforged? Question mark. No. The new nerd herder. What? The nerd herder? What? Got some teams today made me want to delete. I mean, the teams overall today have been pretty chill, not gonna lie. Type 5. It's Wallet Warrior. You absolute, like, poobler. The Girth. Truly an amazing name. The Girth. I have no words. Get ready to watch failure deal 1,200 damage. Bruh. Crazy. Wait, when and where? There you go. You gotta keep up the ruse. Okay. Well, our 907's gone over here, so that's interesting. And Super Conk spotted. You gotta then type in no balls. Yo guys, look at the OP armor on the mouse. The mouse is kind of getting pooped on right now. Or not the mouse, the 907. One easy pen into the Super Con. Alright, and we have the grill. Thanks to the IS4 game, of course, no problem. Yo guys, the Rhino's a really challenging tank to do well in. I mean, look at all these brain cells I am just using here. Step 1, find a ridge. Step 2, that's about it. There's only 2 steps. I'm not really worried about this player. To be honest, I'm not even sure what they're doing. There's a 538, and then we just chill here, so where the mouse and grill can't see me. Goodbye. Play the most inaccurate tier 9 with Rammer. The most inaccurate. Alright. Probably the KV
Caleb
Junior.
Evans donated $2 through Super Chat. Play the most inaccurate tier 9 with Rammer.
Poor Wallet Warrior, dude. He's just getting absolutely clapped. I'm gonna cross it. Alright, moving up. Time to get clapped. There's 1. 2. Then you gotta type in chat. Clap. Easy shot right in the roof. And there you go. That's a 6,000 damage game in the Rhino. What a challenging tank to drive. I seriously think if anybody's doing bad in the Rhino, it's pretty sad. I like how you realize that you're almost at the reload. I would have shot immediately. You always gotta wait. You gotta wait. Because you're losing DPM, right? If you think about it, if I have 1 second left to get my shell back, and I shoot that shell, then I'm losing 8.3 seconds of reload. That's what I've lost. So you always want to try and get 2 shots. It's worth it, you know? The only time it's not worth it is if somebody's about to get into cover and they're not going to poke. Then shoot the shell. But for that situation with the Sheridan, it was much smarter to wait. I did 1,200. Didn't you do 4,400? I mean, you still did worse than me, so you're still bad, but that's just a skibbity-ibbity issue. Alright, thank you for the tunes, you like men. Goodbye. I feel like the Rhino is similar to the O. I feel like it's not. Most inaccurate T9, I think that just easily goes to the KV Junior. I really can't think of something else that is less accurate than the KV Junior. And you want me to run it with Rammer for some reason, so alright, we get an extra 96 DPM. That's so sad. The Sheridan was rushing to donate their HP. Yeah, I don't know what that guy was doing, to be honest. Alright. After this game, it'll probably be the last one on live stream. So, as always, if you enjoy this content, make sure to smash the subscribe button. If you want to donate and keep the stream going, that is always an option. But if not, then, oh well. Droodles loves trash talking you. Yes. You deserve it, okay? Especially after the private conversation we had. Okay. This thing is always surprisingly fast to me. Like, its top speed is not terrible. I have a feeling they're not here. Wow, what a shocker. 452, thank you for the donation.
Steve DGAF donated $2 through Super Chat. OBJ 452K.
Aiming. Bonk. There you go. It's a pretty bad roll, judging that this thing has 630 damage per shot, but at least we penned it. Wow. Wow. I just wow. Spent all that time waiting so that it would miss. That's not a pen, by the way. I don't think any of that's a pen. Okay. Okay. Anybody else want to shoot me?
Through Super Chat.
Yeah, piss off,
777. Haven't
I don't
seen
even
you play
care.
in a while.
I really don't. That guy should be dead right now. I lost all of this health because that shot bounced. But I don't really care. We're gonna win anyway. Wow. This is wow. Just wow. Just wow. That's all I just wow. That's all I can say. Just wow. I seriously, I'm telling you guys, I say it every single game. I have the worst RNG in Blitz. Nobody can beat my RNG. It's not possible. There you go. I penned a shot finally. Of course, my team sucks. There's nothing I can do about that. This T-69's really pissing me off. Okay. Doesn't matter. There you go. Great team. Unfortunate game in Type 5. Well, it wasn't as unfortunate as my game in the KV Junior just now. I missed 2 of the easiest shots in my life because we love wargaming, and then not only that, I still did top of the team. That's pretty sad. I don't think running Cali would have changed my RNG in that battle. 452K. Alright. Don't worry, they nerf my RNG too. Yeah, they nerf all of our RNG. Don't worry though, I have a no camo 57 heavy and 2 183s. And the enemy team has 2 183s because that's all that's ever played in Blitz. Every game, 183, 183. Don't you guys get bored of driving the same tank every single game over and over and over, doing terrible in it, and then dying? It can't be fun. It just can't be fun. 452K looks goofy. I like it. I think it looks really cool. Alright, well there you go. That's as far as I can move up. While the Herdbreaker may be an overpowered tier 9, that player is not overpowered. Look at that. I saw a little shell on the Dirtler there. Whoa, guys. There it is. Look at me go. I'm in the 183. Oh my god, I'm so good at the game, bro. Look at me go. I like sucking big schlong for a living. That's why I drive the 183. I can't get schlong off my mind, so I drive tanks with the biggest schlong possible. Look at that. He almost out-reloaded me. In fact, I think he did out-reload me. Because, you know, man, he's in the 183. It deserves 3,000 DPM. It's good for the game. Goodbye, bozo. Let me hit him with an L. There you go. L bozo. Goodbye. Oh, there's another 183. Oh, gotta love my RNG. Minus 828. But I don't care. Coming over here, Chungus, and you're dying. That's what your life experience is going to be. Let's see. I'll wait right here. And I'm going to wait for the ATAC to move up. There we go. Where are you, Chungus? There you are. Ah, we got a random WZ, so I'm dead now. Oh, that's great. Bye-bye. Yep, there you go. There it is. There it is. Thought the ATAC was helping me, but he went over to China and then came back the moment I died. Well, you know what, ATAC? You're going to die too now because of that, so I hope it was worth it. The 2 tanks which should have been pushing in the beginning. Oh, great driving there, WZ. That was... Oh, you're getting him good. Wow. Rules down to 2 brain cells. I just hope... I seriously say this from the bottom of my heart. I hope all 183 players get cancer. Oh, yeah. Let me hit him with an L. There you go. Bye-bye, Chungus. Bye-bye. We'll still win. Just... I seriously just think all 183 players are cancer. I seriously do. So yes, if you're a person who consistently plays the 183 in my chat, I think you're a cancer patient. Alright, 57 hits that shot, and all that's left is the enemy Rhino. Should be a pretty easy win. Ah, no. It's only the enemy 183 that will pen their shots. Ours will suck. And our 57 heavies over here, you know, playing Where's Waldo or something. Oh, yep, don't fix the fire. Well, how dare you fix the fire, dude. Oh, great. I'm not waiting for this game to end. I really don't care. Alright, we got one more donation for the 777. I'm a cancer player? Good. At least you accepted. That team was tragic. Yeah, it was. I thought the ATAC was supporting me, and I thought he was going to push the 183 with me, and then he just didn't. So then I just got rushed and died. I mean, to be fair, I couldn't have predicted it. A BZ-132 one was just going to YOLO 10 feet in front of me, so... And not only that, I missed 2 shots on that 183. Both shots missed him. But that's my life, you know? As I say over and over again, doesn't matter what I do. What about Bat, Chat, and Sheridan players? They're cringe, but it's not the same level of cringe. What's up with your nose being itchy? I don't know. I have a big nose. How's that for an answer? What's up with you dying? I was really hoping our team would stop them from crossing, which they really didn't. But, there you go. I know that I have more alpha than the 4005. I also have a lot more health than the 4005. So, every time that player takes a trade, they're losing... Oh, well. Not that one, but in general, every time that 4005 trades, they're just oh, great, there it is. The random 268. There it is, dude. Now the Super Conk's gonna back up and shoot me. Kills my driver. Yep. Makes sense. Kills my freaking driver. After I just use my last remaining repair kit. I have no words. I have no words. I wonder how long it's going to take our IS-7 to make this play. They have a 900 health Super Conk. I'm going to sit here. I seriously want to see how long it takes. Our IS-7. I want to see. Well, can't pen that, of course. That's too challenging of a shot.
Donated $2 through
how long
Super Chat.
will it take?
E6. Hope you have a great day.
Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. I seriously, I want to see how long it takes. Oh, is he finally doing it? I think he is, guys. Of course, I would love to be able to hit this Caro, but... Nah, okay, it's just not even worth it. I can't turn. Ah, look, our IS-7 still has not pushed. I just want to point that out. Our IS-7 is still camping in mid. That's impressive. Bro thinks he's going to catch, like, COVID if he actually plays the game or something. Oh, there's our full health IS-7. Oh, tracked again. I actually did okay this game, everything considered. If my driver wasn't killed, I could have done really good. But the moment your driver dies in a tank that already has the worst traverse speed ever, it's just the worst combination that you can possibly get.
Inverted Goat donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Charioteer, had fun in this today.
I'm not trying to be this guy, but why do you guys always wait till the end of the stream to donate? Why do you always do that? You guys wait a whole stream, then you're like, oh, now that Droodles is about to end the stream, now I'm going to donate. Now I'm going to donate. This is why I prefer the 113. I like the 777, and it has a nice gun. In terms of the gun, I'd definitely say it's better than the 113. The problem with the 777 is that you just have your driver die. A lot. It's like the Kron. The driver just dies. And it's really, really irritating when it happens, because then you're taking a vehicle which already has terrible traverse speed, and making it even worse. "268 is crying." I wasn't even reading chat. Charioteer. Alright. Nice to see you on the stream, Dragon. I like the 113 swing more. Feels like a better version of 777. I think both tanks are good. The 777 is much better for the frontline capabilities, and then the 113 is more a midline side scraper. The 777 can definitely, you know, get those frontline bounces that the like the other day I was platooning with Space and I literally blocked like 3k just because people somehow bounced my side, where the 113 doesn't really get those bounces. The 113 is a good tank. I wish both had AP standard, but that's Wargaming refusing to make anything fun. Alright, bonk. We got him. Yes, make sure to block me. That's really going to help me. Yep, make sure to continue blocking me. Thank you. Yeah, all that, and you did 51 damage. Did they improve the 113's traverse? Dude, are we living in, like, 2016? The 113's traverse speed has been buffed for at least... I'm going to say at least 3 years. At least.
Manhattan _ donated $5 through Super Chat. Infected front. Use any tank you like. I waited till the end to prolong the stream.
Yes, I know you like penis. Thank you for the donation. You absolute poobler McGoobler. We have Esteban in the 183, which I would love to be able to shoot, but I can't until I deal with the 57 heavy first, so... And I got a bunch of death on my side as well. There you go. E6 is just such a stupid tank. It used to be fair, and then Wargaming just overcooked it, like they do everything. You know, they have the option of making the game fair and balanced, and then they just say, nah. Oh, it's our favorite 57 heavy player, guys. It's Peace Saber. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom. Oh, there you go. I still believe the 57 heavy is the most BS tank in the game. Doesn't matter how skilled you are at Blitz, you will bounce the 57 heavy. And it never bounces in return. Never, ever, ever, ever. Now, I don't care. Peace Saber's cooked, and I don't think he has any more shells, so it's really not my problem, but... I'm telling you guys, I hate fighting 57 heavies. Because you can see why. You know, look at the turret. Go pause the stream and look at it. There's just these random spots that are red. And you have to try and hope that you're not going to hit them. It's so stupid. Okay, up we go. And... okay. Alright. I don't really care. Oh my god! Every time I use a repair kit, dude! Every time I use a repair kit, I have it killed a second after. The easiest way to pen the 116 is right through the track wheel. I mean, you're dead. You're angling towards me when there's an ATAC shooting you. I don't know what that was going to do for him. Every time I use a repair kit, the second after something dies. I guarantee I'm not running the ranning module. No, I'm not. I'm running improved. It's just... bruh. Nerf 116? Nah. The 116 doesn't need a nerf. All you need to do is take away reactive. I think if they took away reactive, it would single-handedly put the tank in a completely balanced state. Charioteer. Alright. Boob, boob, boob. 116 every time they poke. I'm gonna use reactive. Reactive on an autoloader is just unfair. I agree. I do agree. It's really stupid. Especially 50B. Yeah. It's really dumb on the 50B. Okay. You guys, getting epileptic seizures yet? I don't know where their team is, but I have a feeling that if I make a quick poke here, I'm about to find out. You ready? Yep, there you go. I can, like, smell it, dude. Oh, yeah. Just insta-hits that. Best player ever. Am I cooked already? Yeah, I am. Oh, no, I got the defender, at least. I mean, I have teammates. It's just, like, I don't know what to do here. There you go. Nice bleeds into the Bisante. Okay, the Yo just shot, which means that he realistically only has like a 1 shell left. So I can poke the Yo. There you go. Get a pennant. Oh, sorry. I lied. I will not get a pennant. I'll deal 140 damage on a perfectly aimed shell there. Will that one pen? Of course. You're cooked. 440 average Hesh Alpha. There it is again! Another low roll! Whoa! Another low roll! I told you guys, every single dragon, I know you haven't been on the stream for the whole time, but I told chat, I said every single clearing shot today, I have low rolled. And once again, another clearing shot. This tank is 440 Hesh Alpha. Another clearing shot, I have low rolled. Now, obviously, it's not possible for me to low roll that, but the fact that every single shot I have fired on today's stream has somehow managed to low roll is actually insane. Just a random Jagdpanther too. We love that. I'm cooked. I am mega cooked. I should have rolled... Okay. I should have rolled around the corner and tried to kill the Scorpion, but I was hoping that the Tornvon would do something. But no, that's too much to hope. Alright, well, let's see what this last donation is. Infected front, use any tank you like. Alright. Oh, yeah. This is gonna be the... Oh, wait. I'm not an infected. There you go. I just saw the screen smashing garbage that was the KB Junior game. Yeah. KB Junior is just so tragic. I actually like the tank. It's just sometimes RNG screws you over. Oh, here we go. Alright, guys, you're about to watch the best tank ever for this game mode. What an amazing map. Peak live stream? Oh, yeah. They need to buff the RHM. I don't think the RHM needs a buff. I think that's what is why... I think that's the reason why the game is in such a bad state right now. Is because players say, oh, this tank needs a buff. Oh, this tank needs a buff. Guess what? If we buff every single tank that's not good, then what's going to happen is every single tank is just going to be overpowered. Oh, okay.
Inverted Goat donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Tier 10 Tech Tree German Leopard.
Thank you. Okay, of course it doesn't pen. But that's the problem. That is the problem in itself, is that when you buff tanks that are, in my opinion, average, right? The Rhino Type Panzerwagen, it's not a great tank, but it's a good tank when used properly. But when you take a vehicle like the Rhino Type, and then you say, okay, we need to buff it. What you're doing is you're saying it's okay for vehicles like the E50M to stay in the current state as long as we buff other tanks to be as strong as the E50M. And what that does is it just puts the game in an absolutely terrible state. It is not a good way to balance Blitz. The correct way to balance the game would be nerf the E50M, nerf, you know, these vehicles that are overpowered, and then leave the Rhino Type the same. What mediums? Okay, thank you. Once again, RNG. This is why I have a hard time enjoying the Waffenträger. It's not just that the gun takes 8 years to reload. It's that! How do those shots miss by that much? That's the problem. You guys are watching it in 4K right now. I mean, this gun just sucks, dude. Either way, what tanks need to be nerfed? Basically, most of the mediums, right? Leopard 1. Remember when 30, like 500 DPM was considered insane, and now it's not even considered impressive at all? So, yeah, Leopard 1, nerf that. It has too much... Okay. I hit that thin... I don't understand. I don't understand my RNG. But yeah, E50M, M48 Patton, they need to be nerfed. Leopard 1 is too much DPM, it needs to be nerfed. All autoloaders need to be nerfed. What else? Can I get my reload back? There you go. 1400 damage HE. That's gotta hurt. T22, yeah, forgot that one. T22 needs to be nerfed. Reload! There you go. What else needs to be nerfed? But yeah, T22 100% needs a nerf. L. Trying to think of anything else that I'm dead. Yeah. The Waffenträger is so useless in this game mode. But yeah, I would say half of tier 10 needs nerfs. You know, I made my tier list the other month, and in that tier list, there were people that were like, oh, Droodles, you can't make a tier list and then put everything in super strong because then they're just average. And I said, no, I can put them wherever I want them to go because it's my tier list and I'm making the rules for my tier list. Right now, most of tier 10 is in the super strong to overpowered category. And just because every single tank is super strong to OP doesn't mean that it's balanced, right? Because what that means is that the games are shorter. Tanks deal too much damage. They kill each other too fast. And it causes the games to be unfun and end in 5 seconds. That is the current state of the game we're in. Everything kills each other in like 3 seconds. A 50B does 1500 damage. That brings a full health medium down to less than 300 health. Why does a Leopard 1 need more DPM than every other tier 10 apart from a Wiska Wika? Why does it need adaptive concealment and all these other mechanics plus gear oil? This is the problem with Blitz right now, is every single tank has too much going for it. Remember the days when a vehicle had like 1 or 2 strengths? Like the IS-7, for example. It has good armor, and it used to have a gun that hit okay levels of alpha. It was really the major strengths of the IS-7 was its mobility and armor. That was it. Now Wargaming said, you know what, the IS-7's not good enough. We need to give it better armor so that it's a random bounce if you hit the sides. We need to give it better premium penetration so now that it can pen everything. We also need to give it tungsten so that it can now out-trade. So the IS-7 went from a vehicle which was kind of a staple of just good to now way too good. Like, sure, in the current meta, the IS-7 isn't anything crazy, but it still just shows how dumb it is. Wargaming keeps buffing and buffing and buffing tanks. The average DPM of tier 10 is 2,750 for the heavies class. Remember when it used to be like 2,200, 2,300? The mouse on paper sounds great with its 2,700 DPM until you realize it's actually lower than half of the tier 10 heavies. It's stupid. The whole game is stupid. And when people say, oh, I think this tank should get buffed, they're really saying, I want the meta to be even more trash because I think that this one tank that's actually somewhat balanced should also be just as good as the E50M. We used to have balanced tanks, but people complained it was stale and boring. Yeah, exactly. And now you have an E50M every single battle you play because nobody knows how to drive anything else. Now you have mechanics that shouldn't exist. It's just so dumb. So yeah, I do think the Leopard one is overpowered. I think a tank that has 4k DPM and the best accuracy in the game with really no downsides is a little dumb. I mean, take that Chieftain, for example. Even if that guy does pen me, which he did with... Well, he didn't pen me, but... I mean, look at the damage I'm ripping out into this guy. I'm sure he's trash, but, like... This player would at least be able to learn from his mistakes in the past. Nowadays, he doesn't even learn from them. I literally just rip into this poor guy, and he's cooked. There you go. Long live the Chieftain. Can we move out of my way? Imagine the pre-butchered IS-4 next to the Type 71. Yeah, like 100%. The Leopard is such a good example, though. I mean, the Leopard is a tank that is completely overpowered. How do you counter this thing, dude? I mean, sure, on paper, oh, the E50M. And yes, the E50M does 100% counter a Leopard, but it's one of the few examples of tanks that can. This team sucks, by the way. Do you see how fast this thing reverses, though? Like, why does this tank get this level of mobility? This is so cooked. I don't have a choice. I need to drive over the ridge, miss the WZ for the 80,000th time, but this guy needs to get out of my game. Doesn't even matter. Once again, another awful team. But this is what I mean. I've dealt 5k, and yet we're still losing. That's how bad my team is, dude. That 5,000 damage is not enough to counteract this absolutely awful team that I was given here. Come on. I have to really focus on not getting hit. Nah, as I said, I need to focus on not getting hit right now. Nice. Because for some reason the Leopard has troll armor. To be fair, he aimed way too high. But still. Come on. Yo, guys, the Leopard's good for the game. There you go. 7,500 damage. And the funny part is, I'm complaining about the Leopard half the game we're playing. Right? Sure, there's gonna be people that still say, oh, the Leopard's not OP. Dude, 7,500 damage. The tank's overcooked beyond belief. 7,500 damage. 1 versus 3. I got 5 kills. Like, bruh. The tanks did not used to be able to do games like this. But here's the deal, right? Did you see it? When I was at 5,000 damage, the team was already dead. Every single player on my team was dead. I had killed the Chieftain Mark 6. Chieftain went down, killed him. The Minnow went down. That player was out of the game for half the battle. So 2 tanks on the enemy team were completely out of the game. Then I bled out the Murat, right? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I bled out the Murat. I also bled out the WZ-132-1. Basically, I did everything that game, and our team still fell apart in less than 2 minutes. I don't even understand it, but this is the problem with the meta. The Leopard, when it used to have 3,500 DPM, would have done just as good in this game, because the team would have taken just as much time to fall apart. But now, when a Hovry has 3,400 DPM, a 4005 is 3,400 DPM, the WZ-132-1 is 3,400 DPM, the Minnow's DPM got buffed to 2,600, the E50M is 3,400 DPM. The lowest DPM tank on the enemy team was the Murat. Really, I guess the Minnow at 2,600, but it's an autoloader, so it actually can deal like 3,500 DPM if you use the clip effectively. So the Murat was actually the lowest DPM tank on their team. Our team, the lowest DPM tank we had was, I guess, the M6O if it was running the double shot. If it was running the triple shot, it actually wasn't the lowest DPM, and that would probably go to the 113 GFT at around almost 3k DPM. So in both of these games we played here, the lowest DPM tanks were around 2,700 damage per minute. That's the current state of Blitz, and it's why these games end so fast. When your DPM is so much higher than the average tank's hit points, it just creates games where if you are not in a vehicle like the Leopard, where you have 4k DPM to rip out a win like this, you're just cooked. You're absolutely cooked. Either way, we're going to end the stream there, ladies and gentlemen. That will definitely be used for a video, because that was a crazy game. 4 minutes and 7,500 damage. But apart from that, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.